Yo, yo, yo. What's happening? We will be getting this DC announcement very soon. What will he announce? We will find out. I'm expecting Superman. Unfortunately, I expect Peacemaker Season 2. Maybe we get a trailer for Blue Beetle. Sky's the limit. Hit that like button. We are almost 5 minutes away from the DC announcement. Hit the like button. This is a day to be remembered. Oh my gosh. I really do want a trailer for Blue Beetle, though. Even if it's a teaser. Tease me, baby. Tease me. Today is all about getting teased for the future. Come on, James Gunn, Peter Safran. Show me what you working with. Show me what you got. We have 5 more minutes, supposedly, until the new Slate is in front of our eyes. Holy shoot. Oh my goodness. Any moment. Most likely Twitter. If I know anything, and I know James Gunn, if I know anything about James Gunn, Twitter is his best friend. we will be on the lookout on Twitter. If what I heard was correct, we might be getting a video announcement as well. Some Twitter posts, of course. Gonna have to sift through the thread, see all the individual threads, because you can't post that much on Twitter. There's only a certain amount of characters that you can put on Twitter, so it's gonna have to be in paragraphs, different sub boxes, all that stuff. It's exciting. I am excited. I'm ready to see this slate. I'm ready. I am ready. If you are new to this channel, though, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. Everything that all the YouTubers say, I'm saying it. Would be much appreciated. Truthfully, it would. I can't wait either. I can't wait. I can't wait. You have no intro. I don't know what that means, Omar. I'm definitely trying to get to 4,100 subscribers by the middle of February. Theme before the show starts. I don't know what that means either. But welcome anyways, Omar. Welcome, welcome. We're getting closer. 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. Will it be a presentation or just a Twitter post? That's what I'm saying. Hey, I think it's there's not gonna be a presentation per se, but there will be a video. That's what I'm hearing. And definitely some Twitter posts. I'm trying to catch that movie this upcoming weekend. I haven't seen it yet. But I'm looking out for that movie. I want to see it. We're getting so close. We're getting so close. The closer I get, that we all get, I just need to know. I need to know what we're gonna get. Chapters. Hey, chapters is nice. I don't want it to be phases. I don't want to copy Marvel now. They revealed the slate to the media yesterday. No leaks have come out as far as I know. All right. Come on, James Gunn. Where you at? Where you at, James? It's funny because James Gunn is definitely under so much pressure right now. I'm sure right now in this moment, he's like, man, everybody's waiting. Everybody's waiting. Oh, shoot. Gosh, am I really going to do this? I said I'd do it. It's the last day of the month. He's hyping himself up. He probably has everybody around him. Don't worry, James. You got this. Yeah, man. DC was a mess before. Peter Safran, James Gunn is coming through to clean it up. All right, I'm looking. I'm refreshing. We waiting. It's 9 a.m. Street said we getting a whole chapter revealed today. That would be nice. That would be nice. Hey, there's 33 people in here. Hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. Please. And thank you. And of course, I thank the people that have subscribed and have hit the like button. I appreciate you. All right, I'm on James Gunn's Twitter. Let me go. Let me look at, see what's up elsewhere. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I see something. I see something. I see something. I don't know if this is real, but because James Gunn ain't post nothing yet. Where you at, James? I can't believe these other people. I need to see it from you. Looks like Superman was the first one to come out. Superman. These guys. The Batman is titled The Batman Part 2. The film releases October 3rd, 2025. Holy. It's another 2 years. Shoot. The Batman 2 is titled The Batman Part 2. That's fine. The film releases October 3rd, 2025. Sheesh. All right, let's look for more nuggets. The Batman. I wonder if we get Mr. Freeze. James Gunn is still quiet himself, but these other people, saw the press. I wonder if that's what's going on. If the media is going to do it for him. They're savage. That's interesting. I don't know if this is real, but I don't know if this is real, but I'll show it. Superman Legacy. Oh, it looks real. Oh, let's get it. Superman Legacy. July 11th, 2025. Holy shoot. You said Hollywood Reporter just posted the list. Superman Legacy. Interesting. That's a reboot for Superman? We already at Superman Legacy? Yep, here it is. Wow. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We're getting all this DC news. So far, we got Batman and Superman. Two of the OGs. DC Slate unveiled new Batman, Supergirl movies, a Green Lantern TV show, and more. Holy. All right. Damn. A new movie without Robert Pattinson, but featuring Bruce Wayne's murderous son. A Superman movie on the release schedule. Mark your calendars for July 11th, 2025. A Game of Thrones style drama set on Wonder Woman's own island, Themyscira, and an animated series already in production. Holy shoot. A new Batman movie without Robert Pattinson. Okay. And a Superman movie on the release schedule. They have actual list? Oh, shoot. There's a lot of stuff. No way, that's a lot. Okay. By February 1st, Gunn and Safran have unveiled the first part of their slate. It's a combination of big and known heroes along with lesser known characters who may just become big like the once obscure heroes. Like Marvel did, they brought some of the B-list, C-list characters, made them A-list characters. So they're going to try to replicate that. The duo shared their plans Monday with reporters in a screening room, okay, in the Warner Brothers lot. One of our strategies is to take our diamond characters, which is Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman, and we use them to prop up other characters that people don't know, explained Gunn. and continued Safran to build those lesser-known properties into the diamond properties of tomorrow. While plans may yet shift, cautioned the duo, here's the initial slate of Chapter 1. There's a video too. Let's watch that video first. Let's go. Let's watch that video. Where's that video at? I'm excited. Oh, here it is. Oh, shoot, I'm excited. Let's go.
Hey everybody, I'm James Gunn. I'm the co-CEO of DC Studios. So as many of you know, DC has been disconnected in film and television for a long time. And it's one of, our jobs, mine and Peter's, is to come in and make sure the DCU is connected in film, television, gaming, and animation. That the characters are consistent, played by the same actors, and it works within one story. And
thank
if
you,
something
James
is
Gunn,
outside
for
of
making
that,
a video. I
like
appreciate
Matt Reeves' Batman or Todd Phillips' Joker or Teen Titans Go, that it is clearly labeled as DC Elseworlds, outside of the mainstream DCU continuity. Now, Peter and I have gotten pretty lucky in terms of the 4 projects that are coming out over the next year. First, we have Shazam, Fury of the Gods. Shazam has always been off kind of in his own part of the DCU, so he connects very well. That moves directly into The Flash, a fantastic movie that I really love.
Does it?
That resets the entire DC universe.
Oh!
And to move into Blue Beetle, a fantastic film about a kid who's a marvelous part of the DCU, and then into Aquaman 2, which leads directly into our next few projects, which I'm going to tell you about now. So Peter and I, along with a group of very talented writers, have started to map out an 8 to 10 year plan of what DC Studios will be in film, television,
this is juicy.
Gaming. This first chapter is called Gods and Monsters. Now, this, what I'm about to tell you, is a part of the first chapter. It's not the entire first chapter.
I love this.
The first project is Creature Commandos.
Wow.
Creature Commandos is an animated series. I've written all the episodes. Something we're going to do that's a little bit different at DC is we're going to have characters move into animation, out of animation, usually having the same actor play their voice as who plays them.
Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It's fire.
The next project up is Waller. This is a story of Amanda Waller, played by Viola Davis. Viola Davis is going to team up with members of Team Peacemaker, and this is a story that's been created by Crystal Henry, who did Watchmen, and Jeremy Carver, who created the Doom Patrol. It is a fantastic story that's out of this world, and I can't wait for people to see it.
This is the first.
Next up is the big one, the true beginning of the
let's
DCU.
go, let's go. Superman?
This is called Superman Legacy. This is being written by me. I'm in the middle of it. I'm having a great time doing it. And Superman will be released into theaters July 11th, 2025. Okay, the next thing is a big premiere HBO television series called Lanterns. This is a story of a couple of Green Lanterns, John Stewart and Hal Jordan, and we have a few other Lanterns peppered in there, but this is really a terrestrial-based TV show, which is almost like True Detective with a couple of Green Lanterns who are space cops watching over Precinct Earth. In it, they discover a terrifying mystery that ties into our larger story of the DCU. Next is a big movie called The Authority. The Authority is a passion project of mine. It's based on the marvelous Wildstorm characters. We are now bringing in the DCU and will interact with all of our primary DCU characters. The Authority are a group of superheroes who think the world is broken and they want to fix it by any means necessary. I think it's a very different look at superheroes. We're doing a television series called Paradise Lost. Paradise Lost is the story of Paradise Island, usually known as Themyscira, which is the birthplace of Wonder Woman. It's almost like Game of Thrones with Westeros, but with all of the inhabitants of Paradise Island. The introduction of the DCU's Batman is The Brave and the Bold. The Brave and the Bold is the story of Batman and his actual son, Damian Wayne. This is based on Grant Morrison's great comic book run. Damian Wayne is my favorite Robin. He's a little assassin who Batman tries to get in line, and so this is the story of the two of them and the beginning of sort of the Bat family in the DCU. Next up is a TV series
They
called
got Booster Gold.
Booster Gold is one of
They got
comics'
Booster
really
Gold up in this?
popular cult heroes. He is a fascinating guy. He's a loser from the future who uses future technology
Dang.
to come back to present day and become a superhero so that people will
Oh,
love
that's
him.
gonna be funny.
It is basically the superhero story of imposter syndrome on an
Oh,
HBO
that's gonna be
Max
funny.
series. One of my favorite comic book series from last year was Tom King's run on Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. And so we're going to turn that into a big
They're really coming out with
epic film.
Supergirl.
Now,
And
Superman
Superman.
is a guy who was sent to Earth and raised by loving parents. Whereas Supergirl in this story, she is a character who was raised on a chunk of Krypton. She watched everybody around her perish in some
Supergirl,
terrible
bro.
way. So
Woman
she's a
of
much
Tomorrow.
more jaded character. And that brings me to Swamp Thing.
Hey,
the
that
last
Swamp
we're
Thing
gonna
film
talk
is about to be
a
fire.
Very dark horror story in the origins of the monster who is.
Oh, I hope it's
Swamp
rated
Thing.
R.
And although it's totally outside of
please.
the rest of the DCU, it will still feed into the rest of the stories. Anyway,
Nice.
those are the stories that I
That's
can
all you
tell you
gave us
about
right
right
now?
now.
Woo!
I've loved the DC characters since I was a child. They're incredibly important to me. I knew that this was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to do something very different. One of the things that's very important for me in all of these movies and TV series is that the director's vision and the vision of the writers and all of the creators is unique and something special. Storytelling is always king. That's all that matters to us. And I want to be true to those stories. I want to be true to you guys and really give you something different than you've ever seen before.
This is very
Anyway, thank
different.
you,
I don't even know how I feel about
everybody.
this. This is
I
wild.
appreciate you watching. I hope this was exciting for you because it's really exciting for me. And I can't wait to start to dive into these stories with you guys on this grand adventure. Thank you so much.
James Gunn is heavily taking that Guardians of the Galaxy approach with this chapter 1. He's bringing a lot of characters that people, I don't even know half of these. The Authority, who was that? Where did that stuff go? You got an Amanda Waller live action show. Creature Commandos TV animated. They're gonna all be in live action after. That's wild. Look at these characters. I don't know who these people are. Wow. Then we got Amanda Waller. It's called Waller TV live action. Didn't say anything about Peacemaker. Interested about that. I'm sure he'll end up in that show somehow. Superman Legacy film. The first film. Lanterns TV live action show. And they got Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart in this bitch. Crazy. They said True Detective show where they find something on Earth that that feeds into the main villain of the new DC chapter 1. That's going to be really interesting. These characters, I don't know who the Authority is. This is a film? This is going to look tight. Look at this. These characters look wild, to be honest with you. That's crazy. The Authority, wow. He said it was a passion project too. I don't know if he's throwing stuff in here just because it's a passion project. That's, you know what I mean? I don't want him to go a little out of the bounds and do things that he shouldn't be doing, but we'll see what happens. I gotta trust it for now. Then we got a Themyscira Game of Thrones type of show. That's gonna be crazy. I wonder if Wonder Woman will be a part of that, or if this is like before she was born. The Brave and the Bold. Hold on, let me hear what he said about this.
The Brave and the Bold. The Brave and the Bold is the story of Batman and his actual son, Damian Wayne.
So this is a Batman movie without Robert Pattinson. No Robert Pattinson. This is going to be a new Batman. Again.
Based on Grant Morrison's great comic book run. Damian Wayne is my favorite Robin. He's a little assassin who Batman tries to get in line. And so this is the story of the two of them and the beginning of sort of the Bat family in the DCU.
And he's basically promising more of the Bat family. This is the beginning of the Bat family. So I'm expecting a Batgirl, a Nightwing coming in there. I'm expecting that for sure.
TV series.
Booster Gold, bro. The Booster Gold is fully. This dude is fully. It's about to be a funny TV show. Hopefully, it's more solid than Peacemaker.
called Booster Gold. Booster Gold is one of comics' really popular cult heroes. He is a fascinating.
See who else? We got the Supergirl, Swamp Thing, bro. Swamp Thing has the potential to be so fire. That TV show they dropped was gas. I loved it. And then they scrapped it because they spent way too much money on it on accident. This movie's about to be lit. And they got Superman. Hey, this is good. This is a good day. This is a good announcement. I'm happy he posted a video with pictures and titles. There was no music. That's fine. I guess he doesn't need the music, but that was fine. That's perfect. It's exactly what I asked for. This is what I wanted. Thank you, James Gunn. I don't even think he posted on Twitter besides this video. He's probably going to be responding to comments all day. So I feel him. That makes sense. That's cool. I'm so happy he posted a video. This is all I asked for. Thank you. This excites me. I'm excited when I see a 6-minute video of James Gunn announcing all of his projects, all of the first chapter's projects, because he didn't announce the 8 to 10 years. He just did the, I think this is in the first 2025. So it's like the first wave of the movies that come out real quick. We're getting a Superman movie and a Batman movie in the same year. Superman Legacy, it's not an origin story, Safran said. It focuses on Superman balancing his Kryptonian heritage with his human upbringing. He is the embodiment of truth, justice, and the American way. He is a kindness in a world that thinks that kindness is old-fashioned. Wow. Wow. It's a reboot. Let me go back to what he said about The Flash, because he said The Flash reboots this whole thing.
So he connects very well. That moves directly into The Flash, a fantastic movie that I really love that resets the entire DC universe. Then to move into Blue Beetle.
So The Flash resets the entire DC universe, which means Blue Beetle is in the new DC universe, if I'm not mistaken.
A fantastic film about a kid who's a marvelous part of the DCU, and then into Aquaman 2, which leads direct.
I'm confused on that, because if The Flash reboots the entire DC universe, and then we get Blue Beetle, how is Aquaman 2 still in this?
Directly into our next few projects, which I'm going to tell you about now. So, Peter.
So, Swagkage. I'm confused about. Let me go back.
And animation. That the characters are consistent, played by the same actors, and it works within one story. And if something is outside of that, like Matt Reeves' Batman.
I like that. He called him Matt Reeves out. I like that he's stamping DC Elseworld on projects that aren't in the main DC universe with Chapter 1 and Chapter 2, so forth. That's really nice.
Or Todd Phillips' Joker or Teen Titans Go, that it is clearly labeled as DC Elseworlds, outside of the mainstream DCU continuity. Now, Peter and I have gotten pretty lucky in terms of the 4 projects that are coming out over the next year. First, we have Shazam! Fury of the Gods.
So first we got
Shazam
Shazam.
has always been off
obviously.
kind of in his own part of the DCU, so he connects very well. That moves directly into The Flash, a fantastic movie that I really love, that resets the entire DC universe. And then
that's what I don't understand this Aquaman, unless that's weird. Because is Aquaman, Jason Momoa not, is he still playing Aquaman, I guess? I'm confused.
Move into Blue Beetle, a fantastic film about a kid who's a marvelous part of the DCU. And
that's the only way that makes sense if Jason Momoa is still playing Aquaman. That's the only way that makes sense. Yeah, I don't think there's anything in 2024, which is fine. That's fine. 2024, they're just going to be filming all their stuff comes out in 2025. So 2024, they're going to be filming all the projects, the Batman, Superman movie, working on the voice and the Waller TV show. They're going to be filming that, doing the voice work for the animated show, the Commanders. What the freak was that shit? Creature Commandos. So they're gonna be working on all this stuff to get ready for 2025. So take 2024 off. That's fine completely. And they can even probably not. That's fine though. Take that whole year. Take that whole year. It's all good. Superman project sounds like how Superman is in the comics. That's a fact. You said truth and justice in the American way. That's a fact. Yeah, I was gonna say they might start filming at the end. What's up, Bobo? They might start doing something at the end of the year, but I feel like they have a lot to work, so they could definitely get working on Waller. I feel like that Waller show is gonna be easy. Well, not easy for but relatively easy production for them to get Viola Davis and whoever else to go make that show.
I've written all the episodes.
He's already written all the episodes for Creature Commando. So stuff like this, he's already written. That's crazy. He's already written half of Superman. I think he said he's halfway into it, or he said he's in the middle of it. Already written an entire show right here for Creature Commandos.
We're going to do that's a little bit different.
Don't know how much
This is the story of Amanda Waller, played by Viola Davis. Viola Davis is going to team up with members of Team Peacemaker, and this is a story that's been created by Crystal Henry, who did Watchmen, and Jeremy Carver, who created the Doom Patrol. It is a fantastic story that's out of this world, and I can't wait for people to see it.
Okay. He didn't really say if... I imagine he's writing that too right now, or somebody is. Waller, let me hear you talk about Superman again. Let me hear that.
This is called Superman Legacy. This is being written by me. I'm in the middle of it. I'm having a great time doing it. And Superman will be released into theaters July 11th, 2025. Okay, the next thing...
He didn't say much about it, but they did say something about it on in that press conference yesterday. Again, they said it's not an origin story. It focuses on Superman balancing his Kryptonian heritage with his human upbringing. He is the embodiment of truth, justice, and the American way. He is kindness. He is a kindness in a world that thinks kindness is old-fashioned. I don't know the way they wrote it. Release date July 2025. Nice. Lanterns. We're gonna be getting 2 Green Lanterns in that show. Fire. The Authority. Paradise Lost. Game of Thrones style drama set on an all-female island. Themyscira. That's going to be freaking fire. And it takes place before the events of the Wonder Woman films. So they just confirmed Wonder Woman films will be coming in probably chapter 2. Interesting. JJ Smooth, he doesn't like the Slate. I feel you, bro. Hey, I can understand. It's a lot of weird, random stuff like the Creature Commandos, the Waller Show, the Authority, even Paradise Lost. That's random. I think Swamp Thing's great. I think Supergirl's great. What's up, Javier? I think Booster Gold is good for HBO Max. I think that's great. The Batman sequel, that's Elseworld. That'll be coming out October 3rd. Then we have another Batman movie, The Brave and the Bold. That's a fire name. Well, it's not fire, I guess, but it's a good name for introducing the Bat family. It's a very strange father and son story. But there's a lot of weird, obscure characters in here, and that's, I guess, what James Gunn wants to do. He said he has some passion projects in there with some of those random characters. So I mean, as long, bro, that's random. That's for sure random. Not sure if all that is, not sure this is all that controversial. Yeah, it's not really that controversial. It's just a lot of random stuff for people that, this might put random, like people off, put off people that don't know about James Gunn and stuff. But I doubt the internet's gonna like be pissed about this. I guarantee you the internet right now is screaming and loving everything they just saw. They're hyped to the highest degrees. I would rather see Madison 2 over everything. I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what that means. No, they'll be mad. I don't think people are gonna be mad at this slate. Why do you think people are gonna be mad, Swag? They're getting Robin, they're getting Batman, they're getting Supergirl, Superman. Freaking Amanda Waller staying around. They're getting 2 Green Lanterns. They're getting a Booster Gold. They're getting a Blue Beetle, Swamp Thing. They're getting a Game of Thrones style Themyscira show. We're getting a sequel to the Batman. And it looks like all of this stuff comes out 2025. All of that stuff that was just announced comes out 2025. That's what it looks like. Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. What's up, Chris? Taking all of 2024 and the rest of this year to film everything seems nice. What's up, O'Shea? Swamp Thing might be a way to introduce Justice League Dark. He said Swamp Thing's gonna be the most not in the tone of the DC chapter 1, but it's still gonna connect. So we'll see what happens there. I think people I'm definitely tired of that Amanda Waller show. I'm definitely tired of Suicide Squad and Amanda Waller. People didn't like the Batman. I think people like the Batman. I think people like Batman enough. And again, the Batman is the sequel to the Batman is DC Elseworld specifically, and then we're getting a different Batman movie with a different freaking character actor playing Batman. So hopefully that works. Batman gets so much love all the time. That's a fact. They didn't include Wonder Woman specifically, but again, when they talked about the Paradise Lost, they said this show will take place before the events of the Wonder Woman films. So I don't know if that's 2 films, a trilogy, or just 1 film, and they said films. But I'm expecting Wonder Woman to have her own film in Chapter 2. So 2026 and beyond. The Brave and the Bold. This is the introduction of the DCU Batman. Introduces our favorite Robin, Damian Wayne, who is a little son of a bitch. This movie will take inspiration from the now classic Batman run, written by Grant Morrison, that introduced Batman to a son he never knew existed, a murderous tween raised by assassins. It's a very strange father and son story. Nice. Sup, Hosea? Yeah, Justice League probably late Chapter 2 to Chapter 3. I don't think they should take too long to get to Justice League because what he said, it sounds like Chapter 1 sets up the big bad, the real meat to the whole overall story. So I'm expecting Chapter 1 to set that up. I think you need a Justice League, and I don't know, it depends where they put Wonder Woman film. But if all they need is that Wonder Woman film, basically, I think Justice League could and should come out late Chapter 2. Unless they have more characters, like a Martian Manhunter in Chapter 2. If they have a new Flash movie, Chapter 2, correct? Unless they have more characters to introduce for Justice League in Chapter 2, I expect Justice League in late Chapter 2. Yeah, Damian Wayne, bruh. Here, I'll play that Batman part for you, bruh. Let me go back to this video.
James Gunn. I'm the Lost is a story. The Bold is the story of the DCU's Batman.
There you go,
is
bro.
The Brave and the Bold. The Brave and the Bold is the story of Batman and his actual son, Damian Wayne. This is based on Grant Morrison's great comic book run. Damian Wayne is my favorite Robin. He's a little assassin who Batman tries to get in line. And so this is the story of the two of them and the beginning of sort of the Bat family in the DCU. Next.
Yeah. They got Booster Go. That Booster Go. What am I most excited from this list? To be honest, Superman, bro. Superman is the most exciting. It's the most exciting thing here on this list. It truly is. Superman and I guess that Batman movie with Damian Wayne. Supergirl. I'm excited to see Supergirl. A movie with Supergirl, especially connected into all these other things. Swamp Thing. I'm hyped for that. I hope that's fire. And Swamp Thing's gonna close out the first part of the chapter 1, so that has to be fire. And again, Creature Commandos animated series that will connect, and they will come into the live action movies and shows. Waller, and then we get Superman Legacy. That's our first movie. I don't know how I'm supposed to judge. How do we judge this? How do we judge James Gunn in this new vision when we see this random Creature Commandos animated show? How good does that need to be for us to judge him? I'm curious. I'm curious. The Waller show, I'm just expecting that to be just like Peacemaker. This is weird. It's kind of weird for him not to drop a movie first. I gotta be honest. It's kind of weird. Because those TV shows just might not hit. Like a movie would, like a big epic movie. Creature Commandos, I don't know if that's going to hit like a big epic in the theater Thursday night sold out screening. I don't know if that's going to... That's the first thing we're getting. And then Waller, don't know if... Man, that's weird. I don't know if we can hold judgment that long until we get to Superman. I don't know, but Superman he's writing that, so. But he wrote all of Creature Commandos. All right, James Gunn, you put it in there, bro. Creature Commandos, that's all you, bro. That is all you, and I will be critiquing that shit. I'm not hyped, but the movies can be good though. Oh yeah. We have Creature Commandos. That's a team right there, animated. Then we have The Authority. The Authority, a movie based on a team of superheroes with rather extreme methods of protecting the planet that first originated in late 1990s under the influential imprint known as Wildstorm. Not every film and TV show is going to be about good guys versus bad guys. Giant things from the sky comes and good guy wins. There are white hats, black hats, and gray hats, added Saffron. They are kind of like Jack Nicholson and A Few Good Men. They know that you want them on the wall, or at least they believe that. Interesting. Later tonight, do you want to appear on Hollywood After Dark on the $3 theater channel? I don't know what that is. Message me on my Twitter. Message me on Twitter. This new DCU must be raw as opposed to the MCU, which is kind of sloppy. Yeah, hey bro, this is really jarring to be honest, especially for people that don't know. There, people, we know Flash, we know Superman, we know Green Lantern, Aquaman, we know all those big names, So for them to come out and talk about Creature Commandos, a Waller show, The Authority, Paradise Lost, that's kind of jarring. That's kind of jarring, to be honest. Like, look at this shit. Look at that. For people that don't know what that is, that's coming to live action. So, but yeah, while plans may shift, caution the duo. Here's the initial slate of Chapter 1 in the order they hope it will appear. Interesting. In the order they hope it will appear. I guess that means, well, Superman has a date, July 11th, 2025. That has a date. What else has a date? The Batman sequel has a date. I think everything else can be swapped around, maybe. Also, Swamp Thing is confirmed to end out Chapter 1. Interesting. The bar is going to be very high for projects to be outside the DCU. The Elseworld projects, explains Saffron, but every now and then there will be something that lives up to that. It's not the Gunverse. It's not, Gunn said. It's going to be all these different feels from all these different stories. That's what makes it so fun. The stories are completely different and each has individual expression of the writers and directors that are making those projects. We're not stupid. Not every filmmaker is going to be happy because someone is doing something that isn't working. We're going to be honest. Interesting. Well, that was the slate, straight from James Gunn. I'm not that hyped about everything. I'm excited for Superman, the Batman project, Swamp Thing, the Lantern TV show. I'm hyped for Paradise Lost. I don't know how to feel about Booster Gold, but I think it's a good pick for a HBO Max show. I think that's a good thing for HBO Max. But I'm not like hyped for that. Hopefully it's funny. Supergirl, I'm interested about Supergirl. I'm not hyped for the Authority. I'm not hyped for Waller. I'm not hyped for Creatures Commandos. So this is a interest. I don't know how to feel about it exactly. I need time to simmer. But off the bat, this isn't as crazy as it could have been. It could have been like some just crazy hitter after another, and it wasn't that. So I'm interested to know what he still has planned for the rest of these 8 to 10 years, or if he even has a plan for the 8 to 10 years actually, because they might be trying to just release all this stuff and see how it goes. That's a possibility. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought in the comments of the actual stream after we're done here. Go ahead and leave your comments. Post your list if you want to. Post a list of your favorite announcements from best to least to worst, however you want. And yeah, I'm just a guy with a camera and a mic. Thank you for pulling up to the stream, hitting that like button, hitting that subscribe button. Appreciate everybody. Peace.